The Skoda Slavia is back in the news again, and this time it's with a midlife facelift. There are exterior highlights, interior highlights, new features, and even a new gearbox. What's on offer? Let's find out. Before we start, here is the variant matrix. The Slavia is now available in the Classic, Classic Plus, Signature, Sport line, Prestige, which is what's featured in the video today, and the top of the line Monte Carlo. The 1-litre automatic, the 8-speed automatic, is available from the Signature variant onwards, while only the Monte Carlo and Prestige get the option of the 1.5-litre engine. All the details of the car are available on CarWale.com, or you can also access it from the CarWale mobile app. Skoda is one of the pioneers when it comes to family looks, and the Slavia has evolved to look like its elder sibling, the Superb. What's changed here? There's slight modifications to Skoda's signature kidney grille. There's new LED helmets in the headlamps, and the lower section of the bumper has also been altered from the previous model. All in all, you do notice that this is a Slavia, but it has some changes that give it a significant upgrade. The only big change on the side is a new design for the alloy wheels, still 16 inches and comes with all-around disc brakes. If you go in for the fancier Monte Carlo variant, the brake calipers have been painted in red. There's two significant changes at the rear. One is the Skoda badging here, large Skoda badge, and this material has been changed. The other is the pattern of the tail lamps. In addition to the exterior highlights, Skoda has also added two new shades to the color palette for the Slavia. This shade that you can see in the video is called Cherry Red White, while the two new shades are Arctic Silver and Cappuccino Beige. Overall, the design changes are not very significant, but do more than enough to give the Slavia a solid midlife update. What do you think of the design elements? Do you think there's more that Skoda should have added? Let us know in the comment section below. One of the big selling points of the Slavia is the rear seat package. It's a large car with a large amount of space in the back. As you can see with the seat in my driving position, there's a lot of knee room, a lot of headroom, and that's despite a sort of curved roof pack. Now, in terms of features, you get mobile phone holder, seat back pockets, rear AC vents, two USB-C fast charging ports, two cup holders, and a segment-first rear seat massager. Now, this same rear seat massager was introduced in the Kushaq when it was launched earlier this year. Now, Skoda has not updated it in any form, so you do get the massager and it works, but there's no way to control the intensity of the massage either from buttons or from the seat back. And also, you don't have any kind of mobile app where you can alter the kind of massages you get. There's two big changes for the front. One is a new infotainment system running a new OS. It now gets connected car technology. Previously, the connected car technology worked off a dongle. Now, Skoda has got SIM integration into the vehicle. And the second is a new massive virtual cockpit, the digital instrument cluster that had debuted with the Kushaq, now available with this car as well. Otherwise, more or less, everything is the same. The front seats are ventilated and powered. You get climate control, and of course, there's a rear AC vent. And it's the quality of some of the plastics here are not particularly great, but the rest of it feels pretty good and feels decent to use. You get some padded materials in the door. Now, one of the other things that we want to point out is again the incredible amount of space available here. Headroom, shoulder room. It's a large car, it's a wide car, so there's quite a good amount of space inside for both the driver and the front occupant as well. Now, one of the things missing on this vehicle is of course a panoramic sunroof. You do get a sunroof. That's something that's always been offered with the Slavia. Now it's available with this vehicle. It's not a panoramic sunroof unlike some of its segment rivals, both in terms of price and body style, but it's a sunroof nonetheless. If you think that the regular Skoda Slavia's exterior updates are plain Jane, then the Monte Carlo is the one that you should go for. On the outside, it gets a red insert in the grille with the Monte Carlo badging, blacked out alloy wheels, Monte Carlo badging in the back, and inside you get Monte Carlo in the headrest and red stitching for the seats. The instrument cluster also gets a specific red, which is only available with the Monte Carlo variant. One of the big additions to the Slavia's feature list is the 360 camera package. This is the first budget Skoda to get this offering, and we can expect to also see this in the Kushaq soon. The rest of the feature list is as it was previously, with the only major change being that the connected car system has now moved from a dongle-based implementation to a SIM card now present within the car. There's two engines on offer, either a 1-litre TSI that's available with a 6-speed manual and that's available almost across the entire range except the Monte Carlo, or you can also have it with the 8-speed automatic. That's the new gearbox. It replaces the 6-speed automatic, and this is already being offered on the Kushaq. This engine produces 114 bhp and 178 Nm of torque. The other bigger engine that's available only with the Monte Carlo and this top spec Prestige is a 1.5 litre TSI. That engine produces 148 bhp and 250 Nm of torque and is only available with a 7-speed DCT. So you had a quick look at this Slavia facelift, and here are a few things that you should know. Bookings will start on 18th of August or at the time that this video is released, with delivery slated to begin in October of 2026. Prices are not expected to change much. Skoda has not announced them as yet at the time of making this video at least, but we don't expect them to change much. And the updates that the Slavia has got, right, in terms of exterior design, in terms of features, powertrain, are all things that bring it up to segment standard. It makes a light shine on the car again, especially considering the fact that the Honda City has got an upgrade, the Hyundai Verna has got an upgrade, and now even the Volkswagen Virtus will get an upgrade very soon. Very similar on the lines of what this is getting. But the Slavia is missing a few things. One is that it's missing level 2 ADAS. That's something that's become very commonplace in this part of the market. But Skoda says that probably this generation of the car will not get it, and when the Slavia comes along in the next generation, that time ADAS will be available with this vehicle. And of course, there's no alternate powertrain option. You don't get a hybrid, you don't get a diesel, you don't even get CNG with this vehicle. Though Skoda says that most of its demand comes from top-end petrol automatic. But like we said, there's no alternate powertrain option. So what do you think of this car? What do you think of the upgrades? Do you think that Skoda should have added more or sped up and brought ADAS to make it segment standard? Let us know in the comment section below. And before we sign off, here's a reminder that if you want all the details on this vehicle, want to look at how it stands up to the competition, then you can check out either the CarWale website or the mobile app. And once again, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and hit that bell icon to be notified the instant we put out a new video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.